I'm awake. As soon as I'm done with my little energy drink,
You'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we went to the farmer's market the other day, and what I learned is you cannot put Lily in direct sunlight.
No.
Or she melts.
I can't be in direct sunlight. And I'm glad that now you know.
Yes.
I've known this my whole life.
I was ready to take you on a walk around the park.
I know, you kept saying, like, let's go on a walk. I was like, but the sun's out.
I forgot my friend's a vampire.
Yeah, I don't like to be in the sun. I don't like it when it touches my skin. I don't like, when it's bright in my eyes.
No,
it burns.
You're a vampire. Which is funny. So my first question for you this afternoon is that you call yourself a Persian Baby Girl Extraordinaire.
Yeah.
What are the official job duties of that title?
Thank you for asking. Well, as the official Persian Baby Girl Extraordinaire, it is my job to get into a lot of fights in the comment sections of people who are saying things about Iranians and Persians, and it's my duty to stand up for my people and also to call out those fake bitches who are not Persian who claim to be because they think it makes them sound cooler.
Yes, those are your ops.
Those are my ops.
I learned that Lily's got ops.
I've got ops that I've never met in person and who don't know that I consider them an op.
Isn't that also just like kind of what a comment section is?
Yeah.
I be commenting.
Yeah.
And like mine aren't even in defense of like an identity or culture that I have. Mine is just like, I just comment on everything. Like nothing feels better than a comment doing numbers.
Yeah.
Like I would rather a comment do numbers that I made than like a post I edited hours on.
I've noticed your comments.
You see that?
Yeah, like on like a National Geographic video. I'll see a Bianca comment that's like, well, actually, falcons are the most popular bird in this area. And so
have you seen them too?
They just pop up.
Wait, this is embarrassing. I didn't know people could see. I love doing it. I love doing it, but
what do you think that it's not going to show up on our algorithms?
I'm blushing. Okay, do people see these? What? I'm not going to read it in.
You have a lot of facts. You're a facts girl.
Oh, yes. I am a facts girl.
Yeah.
I am. Is there any that you would particularly like to know?
Yeah. No, I like when they come up naturally.
Yes. I do have a lot of fun facts. Some are debatably not fun because some might ruin the thing that you enjoy loving.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that is true. I don't want to know how many calories or how much waste I'm contributing.
oh, my sister was setting up for my niece's 18th birthday. And I was like, oh, those streamers that you're setting up, that's going to be wrapped around a turtle's neck one day. And she's like, Bianca, go home. Like, she invited me there to help, and I'm blowing up balloons. And I'm like, in a landfill. Like,
Yeah. Which we love that you're environmentally conscious, but it ruins the vibe a little bit.
it does.
But it's, what's great? Seeing you at a farmer's market.
Yes, that really is me and my
Because
element.
you poach them instead of them poaching you. You stand there and you wait for them to be done with a customer to ask questions and then tell them some facts.
I really do, though. Yeah. And we learned at the farmer's market.
We did learn, and I love that you keep telling people. She keeps telling people, she goes, Lily and I learned a lot today.
We did. We learned that cucumbers,
Yeah.
if they're straight, that means that they were
Hanging.
They were hanging.
They were hanging.
And if they're curvy, that means
They
that
were
they
on
were
the ground.
Yes, yes.
Learned about red potatoes being waxy or not waxy.
Not waxy. They're better for holding their structure in a soup, for example.
Yes.
And the ones that are more red have less water content, so those are better for roasting.
Exactly.
And we did. We had nice crispy potatoes that day.
We did. They were very delicious.
Yes.
And that's all we learned.
And that's really all we learned. And we learned that guy's name, Taylor.
Was it Taylor? I thought it was Anthony.
No, it was definitely not Anthony. I think it was Taylor.
Yeah. You guys kept saying each other's names.
Yeah.
You were like, bye, Taylor. He's like, bye, Bianca. See you later, Taylor. Bye. Okay, well, Bianca. And I was like, get me out of here.
And then I crawled into his cooler and he took me home. And I said, Taylor, I'll never forget you.
Yeah.
And then we watched a scary movie. We saw Obsession.
Yeah,
Were you
it was a
even
funny
scared?
movie. No, not at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I jumped a couple times.
I jumped in the one scene, and that one scene was just a little too gory.
You know what genuinely had me on the edge of my seat more than the horror that was supposed to happen was the level of cringe.
Yeah.
The level of
we were next to each
cringe-
other, and I could see you cringing.
I was wrapped up in my cardigan.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah.
Actually, I really wait for the day, speaking of like having that wrapped up feeling, like I can't wait till like one day I own a house and something dramatic's happening with the neighbors and I walk out in my robe and I'm clutching it like this and I'm like, what's going on? You know, like that sounds like fun.
Yeah, and then you turn around at the last moment and you go, and that straw's gonna end up in a landfill. Right into your house.
Truly though, I'm really cognizant of that. When we were gonna get coffee, I brought you your own cup.
Yeah, you did, which I love.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It is nice. So you're the Persian Baby Girl Extraordinaire.
Yes.
What's your most immigrant family coded story that you have?
Wow. I don't know. What's the story? Like, it's like not, I can't think of like one story.
Or like classic thing.
Well, classic thing is just like the insults that they think are compliments, or like my grandma was like going blind and we went to go see her, and like so she's like lost vision in one eye and can like, if you go like this and like it's like a pinhole, like that's all she can see in the other eye. And I was like, how's your vision? And she goes, it's not great, I can't see a lot, but I can see that you've gained weight. And where's your brother? I love him the most. And so it's like that's like kind of what the family dynamics were like.
Yeah.
Or it'd be like my mom like 2 weeks ago on the phone being like, you're not going to make it in comedy, so it's time to move on.
How do your parents feel about your comedy career? Like, do you think that their feelings towards it are generally ones that parents have, or do you think that they're different because you come from an immigrant family?
Well, my mom's motto is get rich or die trying, you know? So it's like, she's like, you need to become a lawyer. And she bought me some LSAT books and does not believe that, I was like, I wrote this, I wrote that, like, this is happening. And she's like, but have you opened that LSAT book? Like, it doesn't matter what I do or anything. She's always gonna be like, I wish you became a lawyer.
I feel like you would be a really good, like, Aaron Brockovich.
See, that's also the thing. I'd be a really good lawyer.
You would be a really good lawyer.
Yeah.
Because you'd have your own TV show, and then your boss would be like, Lily, that just doesn't make us money. And you go, do you think I'm here for the money?
Yeah.
And then you would do things despite your boss, and you would help good people.
Yeah.
But man, that's a long time for you to go back to school for.
It's only like 4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess, because you already have a degree. So then
you're
just layering on that.
Layering on another degree.
And what's your degree?
Well, I have my bachelor's.
In what?
In psychoanalysis.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't even define that.
From NYU.
What is a degree in psychoanalysis?
It's just a psychology degree, pretty
Okay.
much. But it's like a little more, it was more focused on like Freudian psychoanalysis and Jung, and like, it just like was more focused on those two guys than just like I wasn't trying to like diagnose people. I was trying to understand kind of where it all started.
Yeah.
So it's like a more of a history plus the psych stuff.
I have a lot of interest in child development.
Yeah.
I think that my algorithm thinks I have a kid.
Yeah.
Because I get a lot about child development, but I like it a lot. I find it very interesting because it does like impact you throughout your whole life.
Yeah.
I have my nieces and nephews, and you have a niece or a nephew?
A nephew.
A nephew. And I like look at this child and I'm like, I can't believe people yell in front of their kids. Like I mean, they're just so innocent that the idea of anybody doing anything to harm it, like it breaks me. I don't know how people can do that. And granted, I don't have kids.
No, but it's also like you just don't understand their mental state because you've like, it's just such a different, Like, it's like, I can't understand someone that would hit a child.
Right.
You know, like, it's just not something I'm capable of doing.
Yeah.
But, like, child development stuff's I also did, like, art therapy, but, like, children art therapy, too. So it's, like, really fun to, like, see, like, if you ask a child or anyone to, like, draw a house, like, what they draw will tell you a lot about, like, their inner psyche. It's very interesting.
What are some other things that you find very interesting from that?
From the psychology? Well, like, basically my thesis was, because it's all about talk therapy, and I was like, well, some people aren't talkers. Like, it's crazy to just have that be the only thing that people can use for therapy. Like, some people it's music, you know what I mean? Where, like, they can express themselves better that way, and some people it's art. And that's, for kids in therapy, art is the best way to, like, understand what's going on, because they don't have, like, the vocabulary to really tell anybody or to even know what's good and bad. So through art therapy and, like, music therapy, you can really, like, actually make some breakthroughs with people, especially if they're on any sort of spectrum, children, some people not talk, like, it's just so much better. Like, for child, like, we found some disturbing stuff where it's like a child didn't know that they were molested, but they drew a picture of them in a dress, and they had all these, like, triangles pointing at, like, where they were touched. And so through that, they were able to find out that the child was molested.
Wow.
Yeah. Persian Baby Girl Extraordinaire. Back at it again.
And so while these children are drawing these pictures, do they know that paper is just going to end up in a landfill? Are they recycling? Are they being consumer conscious when they're doing
It's recycled paper.
No, that's really interesting, though. I don't know, like, much about, like, music therapy or any of that.
Yeah.
Like, I know that there's a lot to be gained through, like, horse therapy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Like, where people go to, like, horse farms and stuff. Equine therapy. There's, like, a lot of places I've seen. I think there's some here in Austin. I know that there's some in St. Louis where it's like people who are, like, mentally disabled, learning disorders, behavioral issues when they're around horses. I don't know exactly what it brings out of them, but it, like, using animals really helps therapeutically as well.
Yeah.
Do you believe in therapy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk therapy or?
I believe in any sort of therapy where you get to, I think culturally, like, in society, like, we just are so, like, capitalist that anything, I think, like, pottery could be therapy for people, talking to someone else, and people don't want to talk to someone else, horses, like, any sort of thing where you can release what's inside of you is super beneficial.
What are things that you do for yourself that are therapeutic?
I write, I draw, I do pottery, I go to therapy, and I do stand-up comedy.
All very therapeutic.
Yeah.
This is funny because I try to create questions that are detailed, like, to the person.
Yeah.
But I was talking about this in conversation the other day, and I just really wanted to hear what yours would be. It has to do with the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, right.
So, out of the 7 deadly sins, which one do you think is your biggest sin?
Yeah.
And just to refresh your mind, I'll go through and tell you them.
Okay.
So there's pride, which is excessive self-importance or arrogance, thinking you're above others. Greed, an intense desire for wealth, possessions, power, more than you need. Lust, which is overwhelming desire, usually sexual, that ignores reason or morality. Envy, resentment or bitterness towards someone else's success, qualities, or possessions. Gluttony, overindulgence, especially in food, drink, or consumption. Wrath, uncontrolled anger, rage, revenge, or hatred. Sloth, laziness, avoidance of responsibility, or spiritual/emotional apathy.
Okay. Well, I feel like there was a couple that I, like, sloth, I was like, yeah.
You can rank your 3.
Okay. Sloth is definitely, like, I struggle, like, that's always been a struggle for me to just do things. Because I, like, think that, like, I was born to be lazy. I was born to be, like, a queen in, like, the 1800s.
You're a princess.
Yeah.
You're a Persian princess.
So that's what it was. Greed, because I love to shop. That is an addiction of mine that's, like, really hard for me
Do you think this is interesting, do you think that's greed or do you think that's gluttony?
That was what I was gonna say, is like, I don't know if it was greed or gluttony, because I'm like, those were the two that like kind of popped out for me.
Was greed and gluttony.
Yeah.
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still on season 5, but
Okay.
I'm at right now with Daenerys. She's got 2 of the dragons locked in the basement while one roams free. That's kind of how I think of like what's your main sin versus the 2 that you're like, I'm aware of. I've got these ones kind of under control. They're still dragons.
Yeah.
Right?
But I would say then, if I had 2 that were like contained, it would be sloth and maybe like wrath. Or it's like, but it's like the description of them is kind of the most intensified version. Like, I'm not like crazy screaming, but like when I do get like upset, like I feel vengeful.
And that's what, with wrath, I kind of learned about wrath, because I always assumed wrath was just anger.
Yeah.
And wrath is anger accompanied by vengeance.
Yeah.
And that's why that's my dragon that roams free.
Yeah.
That's the one I gotta like reel in the most, because I am a vengeance girl. I'm a vengeance girly.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mine's shopping.
no, mine is like, if you wrong me, I want you to know that there are repercussions of wronging me, and that's not healthy.
Yeah.
So that's my dragon that roams free.
Yeah.
And then my ones that I keep locked in the basement are gluttony. And I said that because of like shopping or overindulging in certain things, like even like food. Like I'll sit down and I'll eat as much food as Spencer. Like, so gluttony.
Yeah.
And then I guess maybe like pride as my other one.
Yeah.
But I don't really, pride isn't necessarily an issue for me, like in the sense of like, I'm okay with looking at myself. I'm okay with saying sorry.
I don't think you have a pride thing.
I don't really think I have pride.
I would say, for me, I would, instead of wrath, I'd put envy.
Envy.
Yeah, because if someone wrongs me, and because people have wronged me, and I kind of process like myself, and I'm not sitting here being like, I need them to suffer. Like I don't have that, where I just kind of am like, I want us all to move on.
Yeah.
But for me, like, I will look at Dua Lipa and be like, I need her life. You know, like, I want Callum.
Yeah. I guess maybe envy could be one of mine that's locked in the basement, because I actually don't feel it very, like, I think we all, I don't know, maybe not envy for me. I'm not a FOMO girl.
Yeah, I can be FOMO. I'm FOMO with, like, live music. Like, if someone gets to, like,
meet Drake and you're not there.
Yeah. Okay, sensitive topic.
Sorry, I didn't mean to break up the biggest heartbreak of Lily's life. But so you're a FOMO girl?
Yeah. I don't have FOMO like I used to. I used to have like more FOMO. Now it's like FOMO for very specific things that like would, like, you know.
Yeah. I used to be like one of those people that if I saw that like on Snapchat, like back in the day.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
People are hanging out without you. You're like, why am I not there?
Yeah.
Do they hate me?
Yeah.
And then now if people hang out without me, I'm like, oh, that's okay. I'm at home smoking weed doing a puzzle.
Yeah.
Like I have things that I enjoy more.
I have things to do.
I've got
this puzzle's not going to do itself.
This soup is not making itself.
Yeah, so I would say gluttony roams free for me. Envy and, what was the other one I said?
Wrath.
No, not wrath, because envy replaced wrath.
Sloth.
Sloth. Those are 2 in my cage.
Okay. I would say mine is wrath roams free. And then gluttony is in the basement.
Yeah.
And then I'm just so perfect. It's hard to pick another sin.
Yeah.
So then probably pride.
Yeah. No, I see it.
I think the trouble actually picking my third sin would probably mean pride.
Yeah.
Being like, I don't know why. Well, we've talked about this. This was one of the first things that we bonded over in the start of our friendship, is being like, yeah, when people love bomb us, it doesn't feel like a love bomb at all, because you're like, yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you not be obsessed?
No, I totally get it.
Yeah. Oh, you're in love with me after just meeting me?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a smart and very rational person?
It's like when I dated a sex addict, and I was like, no, it's like I know, I must feel amazing.
Clearly, I'm the reason that they developed this problem.
Yeah, no, it's like, no, he's not a sex addict. He just loves having sex with me.
Yeah. The world doesn't understand.
Yeah, I'm irresistible.
What's your biggest toxic trait in a relationship?
That I don't suck their dick.
Ever?
Sometimes.
Like
I'll do a little, and then we get to go. Like, I'm not gonna do it to completion. That's what the sex is for.
yeah.
Yeah.
How often are you sucking like if you're in a relationship with a man?
Well, see, that's not fair because I was in a relationship with a man and his penis smelled really bad, so I didn't ever suck his dick. I didn't touch it.
Okay. We need to dive deeper into that.
Yeah. I didn't touch it and I hated when he touched me.
You should have never been dating this man.
I know.
Because we're both firm believers on if a person smells weird to you,
Yeah.
your body is rejecting their pheromones.
Yeah, and my body was really rejecting his.
Yeah.
And like my vagina would not open for him. She was not open for business.
It was like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
But there was nothing.
I know, she kept pushing him out. I was like, girl.
Yeah.
We
Your
gotta
body
learn
was
how to be
telling you-
fake, you know? I can't be this real all the time.
Your body was telling you something and you were like, no, it's probably not a thing.
Yeah. I was like, no, I love his ideas.
Did you though?
No, he was a dumbass.
Why were you in this said relationship?
Well, because I had moved here and I was lonely, and I think he was just giving me so much attention, and like I just needed that at the time. Yeah.
So maybe that's your toxic trait.
Yeah.
If a guy's nice to me, I love him.
Yeah. Well, if anyone's nice to me, I love them.
Yeah.
They have good taste.
I actually heard it. They're smart, well-rounded guys. Is there anything what is your red flag that you are unfortunately attracted to with a guy?
Ooh. I love the leader of the pack who's a little toxic. You know what I mean? That kind of controls the group.
You know what's funny? In
What?
my head, I naturally thought of mine, and I was like, I love the drug dealer / bartender, which is kind of that same thing.
Yeah.
Of you're like, I know this guy is inherently probably a piece of shit, but there's
Yeah.
Something about them having
Power.
yeah, I am attracted to power,
Yeah.
and it is unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I'm attracted to power, but I've dated the least powerful people. If you look at them, you're like, are you attracted to power?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I date a lot of people that are alcoholics or smoke weed, and yeah, it's really, I should, I had one of my guy friends make fun of me the other day. He's like, the guys you date, and I go, what? I'm not a gold digger.
That is true.
That's kind of the positive side of
Yeah.
my type.
If I am with a wealthy man in the future, you'll know
Yeah.
based upon my history that it's not because of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll know.
Yeah.
Because they're always broke. Never dated a rich guy.
I'm always buying dinner.
Yeah. Or splitting it. I'm like, yeah, no, it's fine.
Honestly, I mean, with Spencer,
Yeah.
sometimes I think about how surprised I am to have a good guy based off of my exes from before.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, I was what I just said I was attracted to.
Yeah.
I loved the bartender drug dealer.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
not care if we were sleeping on the mattress on your floor.
Yeah.
The red flags. I was very much but I could wait this out.
Yeah.
And then you realize there's no waiting it out.
No. See, I've never been with a guy with a mattress on the floor. There is that princess in me that's like, ew. That's disgusting.
I was dating a guy with a mattress on the floor, and through the relationship, we did get him a bed frame.
That's good.
Yes.
You changed his life.
And so I honestly do. I think that after me, he probably got better pussy because of
Yeah?
that. Yeah, because women took him seriously.
Yeah, probably.
Earlier, you mentioned writing,
Yeah.
and now that's very therapeutic for you.
Yeah.
Do you see writing as being a part of your career in the long term?
Yeah, for sure. It's my favorite. I prefer writing to performing.
Really?
Yeah.
Then how do you think you got into performing first?
I think because it's kind of with comedy, like you just throw yourself into it. And with comedy, the fact that you're going to be bad for years was attractive to me because I was like low pressure. You know what I mean? I kept telling myself, you're not going to be funny until you're 10 years in. So this is just for fun. And then so that's how I like got really comfortable on stage because I was like, I'm bad and that's fine.
Did you find writing through comedy, or did you always love writing?
I was always writing. I was always journaling. I was always like writing long essays and stuff. And I've always wanted to write a book. But I think when comedy happened, and also it's like I was in New York, like when I started comedy after college, I was just there. And, you know, I was drinking a lot and smoking a lot. So it's like when you're drinking and smoking and partying and waking up at 2 p.m., like you're not like writing as much as you should. But performing felt easier. And like by the time like 6 o'clock rolled around, I was ready to get on stage. So it was just easier to do the performance part. But like for me, writing comedy is such a different thing than writing anything else. So it's like I would write my stand-up jokes at the open mics, and then I would just get on stage and do them. So it's more, it was last minute. It felt like more casual.
Yeah. Almost kind of like that's your sloth.
Yeah. Literally, yeah.
Because I know what you mean. Like back when I like drank more and did comedy, it was in my earlier stages, and it's like the first part of your day you spend recovering.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, I gotta get myself together to go out for these mics. But you didn't prep.
Yeah.
So then you're kind of writing on a whim and working it out on stage. Yeah. And that can be a thing in that era of time, but it's not sustainable long term.
No. And the people that do that long term are never like successful.
When you see yourself writing in the future, do you see that as in scripts, books?
Yeah, both.
Journalism?
Not journalism. Like I'm not like, for me, like I've written a lot about Iran, and so like that's more like personal experience. So that would lean more towards like the books, essays. But I would like, my dream is to like write a TV show, write on movies, all of that. And then I also want to write a book and like share the stories of my family, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned that you wanted to sit down and like interview your dad.
Yeah.
And write a lot about him.
Yeah.
And what was the story that you told me about your dad that's like, everything just kind of like goes his way? Like what?
Oh, the luck.
Yes,
like,
isn't your dad
like the craziest luck in the world?
Yeah. Do you feel comfortable sharing that, right?
Yeah, like I can share parts of it. But basically, like he was born in a town in Iran with no running water, no electricity. Like his family was like dirt poor, and he like left Iran in like 79, 80. Basically, he took this test, this immigrant test, where they're like, I think it was just like thousands of people took the test and only 200 people passed, and he was one of those people. And if you pass that test, you get a visa. And he was in line for the American embassy waiting to get his visa when the hostage crisis happened. Like he says that he saw them run down and like take over those American hostages. And then he pulls out a map and he goes, what's closest to America? Sees Canada, is like, I'm gonna go straight to the Canadian embassy. If he had waited till the next day to do that, the line around the Canadian embassy was so long he wouldn't be able to leave for another year.
Oh, wow.
So he was like able to get in there. He came to Canada, was like living on the street, found computers, his health got really bad. Like once his like career started taking off in the computer world in Toronto, like almost died. Like he had this, I forget the disease, but basically like his like white blood cells were eating his red blood cells, and there was no cure for it, and they didn't know how to fix it. And then like my mom was like reading this like medical magazine, saw that someone else had the same thing. There was a trial drug in like North Carolina, and like she was like, let's go there. Went there, got the drug that's like helped him stay alive. Is now like losing his vision and like having a hard time with that. And it's like, but he's like still like, I'm so lucky.
Like it'll get figured out.
Yeah, like he's just like, I was like, because I asked him, I was like, are you upset that you're losing your vision? Like, are you like mad? And he's like, no, I've been so lucky. Like, I'm good. And I was like, that's nice.
I guess from like the start of his life till the end.
Yeah.
It's like to accomplish everything that I've had.
Yeah.
And then like I've seen a beautiful life.
Yeah.
So your grandmother and your dad are both lost their vision. Is it a genetic thing?
Yeah, glaucoma and cataracts. Yeah.
Oh.
I know. His sister also has it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know, it's crazy.
Those are those things that like as you see medicine progress, there is like that hope of like
Yeah, hopefully.
that'll get figured out, you know?
Yeah.
But then you see these things, talk about me being in the comment section. You do see these things come online where it'll be like, oh, this person like just reinvented energy or cured cancer or whatever else. And I'll be in there like, and then you'll never hear about it again.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it is crazy. I do like when you like repost the good news around the world that no one's talking about. Mm-hmm. That's fun to see.
I just did one today because I felt like I was posting a lot of bad news lately.
Yeah.
And I realized I was like, I used to mainly repost the good news just to add a light. And I'd be like, I've been reposting a lot of bad. But
there's a lot of bad going on.
And that's the thing is like, you know, it's tough in comedy from like my perspective of, I understand that a lot of people probably initially followed me as an escape.
Yeah.
That's why people follow comedy, meme pages, entertainment, whatever, because it's like, hey, I'm on social media or I'm looking at this because I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
And then as I've gotten older and entered a new era of my life, like I'm just becoming so much more aware of these outside issues that are going on. Like, you know, and I do feel somewhat of like a duty to myself even just to like spread awareness. But then I also know that's like not why people are here with me. And I just have kind of come to the conclusion that I might lose some followers and I'll gain the ones that like that I can kind of switch back and forth. Because just because you care about something doesn't mean that you don't know how to have fun or you can't enjoy life or you can't make a joke or whatever else. It just means that you're multifaceted. You have multiple things that you care about and some things are worthy enough to shed light on them.
Well, I think like with my like social media, like I'm not like, I don't post that much. Like I'm not like every Tuesday, new clip from me or anything like that. Cause I'm like, I love stand-up and stand-up's a huge part of my life, but so is Iran and being Persian and so is like art and all this stuff. So I'm like, if you want to follow me and be along for the ride, amazing. If you don't, you don't. And I just like don't have like the capacity to even like think about someone randomly like, you know, because it's like, who cares?
And if you're uninterested, then let them go, you know?
Yeah.
I remember I once reposted something. It was like my first time sharing something outside of comedy on my page.
Yeah.
And a comedian made a comment to me and they were like, you shouldn't do that. They're trying to give me advice. Like, you shouldn't do that. You're a comedian. You should only be funny. And I was like, but why?
That's insane,
yeah, like, but I care about other things.
Yeah.
And I really like wrestled with that for a long time. And I guess now I'm just at a point in my life where it's just like, no, I'm going to kind of like share and talk about what I want. And some of these things that I repost, what I kind of do is like, I try to be informational with like clips and everything that I put out there if it comes up. But then with repost, I think that's a cool feature to kind of say like, oh, these are other things that I'm learning or I find interesting or I think are relevant that I might not have like a specific take on.
Totally.
You know?
And it's also like, I don't know, I think it's really important if you do have like a lot of followers or something to post about the things that are going on and to not stay silent because you want to just be the silly guy. It's like, do you not care about genocide? Like, do you not care that what's going on in the world? Like, how do you sit there on your phone? Like, do you like press ignore or not interested when something around the world pops up and it's not funny? Like, it's like...
Because these people with like very large followings, I actually just did a stitch of Paris Hilton in a previous podcast that I was doing, so I won't go super far into it. But the general moral of the story is that Paris Hilton right now is advocating against people using AI to undress people and like children. And Paris Hilton is great for kind of using her voice and online platform to shed light on these issues. Because when we all talk about like what's going to happen with AI and our rights, it's like the celebrities kicking and screaming a little bit, like it really does draw attention.
It's super important that they do that.
Yeah, and it's like, so you do have this big following and I understand the balancing act that it might take, but I do think what you just said
Yeah.
it is important for people to kind of speak out on issues.
And it also makes Paris Hilton, for example, like, it makes me more impressed with her and like more grounded. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, like stand up for children and people and women. You know what I mean? Like, I see like Sarah Silverman, for example, posting a lot about women and women's rights and like kind of like this manosphere that's going on too. And I'm like, hell yeah, like she could just be sitting in a mansion, delete social media and not care. But like the fact that like these women are standing up for it, it's like, I love that. Like that's who I aspire to be too, you know?
Yeah. To use like your voice to bring like good and like sometimes like making people aware of the bad is ultimately to do good.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I saw this fact the other day that we had lost 50% of our wildlife in the last 40 years. And I'm like, do you know how fucking insane that is?
Yeah.
And it's like most people wouldn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I think it's good to start bringing those kind of topics on the table to get people kind of thinking about what's going on, you know? So yeah, that's my kind of rant on that.
And so yeah.
What is, okay, this could go with what we're talking about, or it could be different, like it could be less serious, but like what is a hill that you're willing to die on?
That the IRGC is the most evil terrorist regime to ever exist.
And define that.
The Islamic Republic that is ruling over Iran right now is like, to me, like just the most evil dictatorship, awful terrorist regime that like needs to be destroyed. Like they kill their own people. Like there are like government, I don't like support any government by any means, but like, and there's a lot of evil in governments and there's a lot of evil governments, but like to me, like the most evil kind of government is one that kills its own people. And so that's why I'm like very like, I speak about it a lot because I'm like, this is fucked. Like the people in Iran are truly suffering and the world does not care because in America, at least, like you guys were taught always that Iran is bad and America's good, you know? And it's like, no, Iran is just suffering. The people there are suffering.
Yeah.
So that's what I would like to die on.
I do feel like though people are really waking up and becoming more passionate and like learning a lot more, and that's because of people like you. You know, there's so many people, including myself, that like when you were making like the what is it considered a Substack?
Yeah.
Okay. Or I didn't know if it was just like in the family of.
Yeah.
But essentially the Substack that you posted, it's like, in my opinion, that went by definition like viral.
Yeah.
So you enlightened and informed so many people that I'm sure didn't have that information before, including myself. And then I would look at all of the people who liked and engaged with it that I knew.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, the impact that you had just by speaking up about something that you care about, it matters.
It does. And it was like me sharing that, like that piece came from me in an argument with someone that we both know, and just kind of the rage I felt when he was purposely like misunderstanding or speaking over Iranians even though he wasn't one, and like trying to tell me what I've known for my whole life and my family's experienced. And like I was just like, I need to like say this and put it out there because I don't want ever someone to come to me with this energy ever again. And so that's what that piece came from, is just like, I don't want people to misunderstand what's going on. And I think because there's so many Iranians and there's so many people in the diaspora and there's so many different religions amongst Iranians, things can be really convoluted. But at the core of it, every Iranian, like true Iranian, a lot of people are fake Iranian, we can get into that later, but like the true Iranians all know that this regime is awful and needs to be dismantled. Every single, like no matter the religion, no matter if they're cheering for bombs or against the war, for the king or not for the whatever it is, this regime needs to go. And that is like the core belief that I keep being like, yeah, let's get this out first, you know?
What do you think are the steps to make that happen?
Well, it's difficult. It's difficult because how many times can the people stand up for themselves and just be brutally killed, you know? Like 30,000 people died in January, and you say that and then immediately people go, no. And it's like, were you there? Because I have family there. So it's like, people don't want to believe that. And then you're like, okay, so these people died. Now what? The internet they get shut down so that they can't communicate with us and tell us what's going on. And then when they came back online, they saw that, oh, our dead died for nothing, because now the rest of the world doesn't believe that they're dead, doesn't want to support us, only cares when America and Israel are involved. They only care when it's bombs being dropped, not when like a knocks on our door and a gun gets shot right in our face. So it's like, what else can the people of Iran do? And I do think that they need foreign invention. Like, they do. I'm not saying that that means that you should bomb them. That's not the answer. But if there's any way for the UN to to take away any sort of rights, you know what I mean? Just kind of make it impossible and then go in and take out that government, that would be the best situation. But unfortunately, like, even with saying that, I know that, like, oh, if the US gets involved, they're going to go in, take out the government, and then leave the country to dust. Or they're going to take the oil for themselves. Like, it's like, there's so many things that I'm like, they need a new leader. And they need an election. And they need so it's...
Is there somebody or anybody queued up for that right now that is giving the people of Iran hope?
Yeah. So that would be the former king who fled the country, who was overthrown. His son, so Javid Shah, is Reza Pahlavi, and he's the only person that we've had that is like, I'm willing to go to Iran and be a transitional leader. The problem is he would recognize Israel as a state, and people don't want that. People also are very against the monarchy, and so they're afraid that if he goes, then he's going to implement the monarchy again. So it's like all these like empty promises, but the people in Iran are chanting his name.
Really?
So it's like, to me, it's like, it's not up to the diaspora to decide what happens. It's up to the people of Iran to tell us what they want.
Mm-hmm. And do you have hope?
I had hope. The hope went away because the hope in Iran's gone. You know, like the war ended and a ceasefire happened, the internet came back on, and the people have lost all hope. They can't make money. They can't have a job. Like, the only way to be successful and like make money in Iran is if you work for the government. And so it's like, do you want to sell your soul and work for the government? Most people don't want to do it. Young people, they can't really like get higher education. Like, leaving is hard for them. Like, it's also like people are like, oh, just leave Iran. It's like, well, that's their home. Like, they don't want to leave Iran, you know?
Yeah, and go where?
Yeah, like, where are they going to go? And their whole family's there. Like, the old people that live in Iran don't want to leave. My relatives in Canada keep, like, one of my aunts has Alzheimer's, and she keeps being like, so when are we going to go back? Like, it's, like, always been a thing of, like, we want to go back to Iran. Like, the Iranians love Iran. They just hate the government.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. Like, I want to stay, like, educated. Okay, let me actually say this. Like, for somebody like me and in my position who, you know, I'm just more learning about all of this because in light of the recent months. Like, what is, like, the best thing that somebody could do?
Someone like you, I would just say, like, if you can kind of, like, consume media, like the books that have been written, or even watching a movie or a documentary or something like that, and just kind of understand the pain that Iranians have gone through and continue to go through, and then, I don't know, advocate for it a little bit, amplify Iranian voices. That's, like, to me, like, all we can do on this end.
And are there any specific books, documentaries, or movies that you'd recommend?
Yeah, so I posted a whole list on my Instagram, but, like, Persepolis by Marjan Satrapi is, like, the best kind of, like, if you don't know anything, just read that.
Okay.
And it turned into a movie. And there's so many, like, books. Like, I just read The Lion Women of Tehran, which is, like, an amazing book by, I forget who, last name is Kamali. So good. There's so many different ones. There's, like, The Taxi, that was a great movie. Like, there's a whole list.
When I post this, I'll put the list that you made in there. And then is there anything else, you know, just because we do, like, clip things from this, is there anything else that you would like to say about Iran that you just feel could be captured in, like, a moment? Like, if you could just have people have a takeaway.
I would just say that, like, Iran and Iranians are not, like, what really upset me during all of this was kind of like the white Americans that were insulting the diaspora, insulting any Iranians, being like, calling us annoying because our loved ones were dying, or calling us like monarchists because we're waving a flag that's not like the dictatorship flag. Like the Lion and Sun flag is just so representative of like a post-Iranian Revolution Iran. I mean, a pre-Iranian Revolution Iran. Like it's kind of our freedom flag. It's not like we want the monarchy back. It's our freedom flag. It's the flag before the regime took over. And people were just really mean to Iranians online. Like even Marjan Satrapi, who died like a couple days ago, Persian woman, outspoken on the regime, outspoken on these causes that are super important. And just if you go on Twitter, it's like all these people saying like kind of the crudest things about her. And it's like, what is it about Iranians that like makes you guys so mad at us? Like the other Middle Eastern people, the Arabs, are like, they don't consider Iranians like a part of it because we don't speak the same language. But then it's like, we're kind of like a standalone in the Middle East, you know? So it's like, it's hard. I don't know if there's like one big takeaway, just kind of like have a little empathy, you know what I mean? Just like stop judging us based on like your own previous stuff, and like stop talking over Iranians, or like in my comment section, like the amount of like white guys in there being like, oh, I'm not allowed to have an opinion on the war. It's like, no, you can have an opinion on the war. Just stop like being an asshole about it. You know what I mean?
And also, if you choose to have an opinion on the war, educate yourself at the very least. You know, I do feel like a lot of people, not even specific just to this, but they have opinions that come from a very ignorant place. The definition of the word dogmatic, I recently learned, and that is to speak your opinion as if it is fact. Yeah. And once you kind of become like aware of that, you realize how often it's done and how harmful it is. Yeah. And I'm with you. Just kind of like, you can have an opinion, but are you well educated? Do you have the personal experience that goes along with it? And if you don't, be okay with saying nothing, you know? It's
also like this thing where I like posted, so basically like, someone had said to me like, Lili, I'm a little more read up on this than you. Someone who isn't Iranian said that to me. And I just was like, I'm Iranian. Like, it's in my blood. Like, what are you talking about? You can read as many books as you want and still not know the personal lived experience that, like, I've gone through and my family's gone through. And it was just kind of, like, that arrogance of, like, you know, it was a guy, obviously, but it was just, like, that arrogance of, like, someone removed from it thinking that they could speak on it because they've read a little bit. Like, like, you can read and educate yourself and, like, and know a little bit more, but that doesn't mean you get to speak over the people that have lived it. And like, I had a lot of Venezuelans reach out to me and be like, we understand what you're going through, because it was like, they're also getting spoken over. And it's like, that needs to stop. That's, like, the thing where I'm like, can you stop speaking over the people who are directly affected by it? And then they always go, oh, well, sorry, you're cheering for bombs and you're cheering for Trump and Netanyahu. And it's like, no, I'm not doing that. There are some Iranians that are, but judging the entire diaspora and the people in Iran because a group of people are doing that, like, we have MAGA just like you guys do. It doesn't mean that every American is MAGA. So how come you can travel abroad and someone goes, oh, Trump, MAGA, and you go, no, not me, but I can't do that with my people. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's a double standard that's kind of hard to deal with.
Yeah. It's not all black and white. You know, there's very clearly a large gray area, and it's like you can't define everybody based off of one group's voice and vice versa, you know?
Yeah, and like there are people that are really loud about their support with Israel or their support with Trump, and it's like, I don't agree with their support of Trump or Netanyahu, but I agree with their support that the regime should go. Like you can hold two different truths. I can disagree with you and also agree with you. And I feel like a lot of people have lost that ability because they're like, well, no, if you support Netanyahu, then that means that I can't ever talk to you again. It's like, no, well, you can support Netanyahu and we can both think that Thai food's awesome. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you can have two different things exist.
That's something I've actually noticed in a wider scale of just politics recently. Of it's
Yeah.
like, oh, this person thinks that, so I hate them. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, they also have a really good, I don't necessarily agree with their, religious practices, because I'll use that
Yeah.
because of women's rights are often associated. They've got a really great stance on economics, so what you're saying is it's not just, two things can be true at once.
Yeah.
And I think that being able to take that in and observe that is actually, I think, a much higher quality of person to understand that.
But a lot of people don't have that. Like, I've been super outspoken on Palestine, and I've been super like I talk about what's going on with Netanyahu and Israel, and I'm so like pro-Palestine, and then I'm like anti-regime, and people can't hold those truths at the same time. And it's like, no, you can. Because they think that the Islamic Republic supports Palestinians because they fund Hamas. Like, they're like the same, like same with Hezbollah. But it's like the Iranian regime doesn't care about the Palestinians being killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, a murderous regime that like kills their own people doesn't just start caring about Palestinians in a different country. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So it's just that's been the hardest thing to navigate. Like, I get a lot of hate online because I'm outspoken on the Middle Eastern politics and stuff, and like I always got a lot of hate for being pro-Palestine. I had a lot of people hate on me for that. And then now that I'm speaking out against the Iranian regime, people are calling me a Zionist. And it's like, well, how can I be both?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So you obviously have a lot of interest in, Iran and everything that goes on there.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that really interests you that you get excited to talk about or feel very passionate about?
I love purses and bags, and I love to
Now, this is our Persian princess to a T. Just to give all of that and then be like, and I love purses.
And I love purses, bags, and gold jewelry.
And what about those things?
Well, I just like really like me and my friend Jared, we just like constantly are sending each other like bags, new bag dropping, or like a vintage bag that pops up, and like I like hauls, like I'll send them to him. Like, we just like are obsessed with like purses. So that's another interest of mine. Both things
Like
can be true.
Two things can be true.
Yeah.
It truly is. Where we started with is, what are the titles or what are your job duties of the baby girl?
Yeah.
Persian Baby Girl Extraordinaire.
Yeah.
And I think that we are really finding it.
Yeah.
Through the through line of the pod, we have defined who you and your job is, and we have ended on the princess portion.
Yeah. I am a princess. Like, I do like if I'm bored, I'm just like scrolling different like websites to shop.
I remember when this was at least a year ago, and I remember one time you had lost your white gold hoops, and
Well, they weren't white gold. They were yellow and white gold mixed together. It was a very cool vintage piece of jewelry.
But I remember, and I truly felt for you, but I could not stop thinking of Gretchen Wieners.
I know.
I mean, but my white gold hoops. And
I
I was
know.
like, oh, Lily.
Well, it was like I lost them. I lost one of them, and it was just like, oh my God, I can't deal with losing, because I don't lose things very often, knock on wood. But like,
Yeah.
when I lose like an expensive like hoop earring, I was crying. I was like, and nobody gave me sympathy. Everyone was actively like, you're overreacting. And I was like, no, my parents gave it to me as a gift.
You're like ugly crying.
Yeah. I'm like, it's gotta be around here somewhere.
Did you ever find it?
No.
Is that the biggest like heartbreak of something you've lost?
Yeah. There's a shirt that I used to wear that I don't know what happened to that.
What does it look like?
It was just like kind of like a sheer like button-up shirt that was really cute, and I just I don't know where it went.
Nothing is worse than when you think about like an old piece of yours that you
Yeah.
used to wear all the time, and you're like, what happened to that?
No, I used to wear it like all the time, and this was like 10 years ago, and then just randomly in that like just I remember being one week just being like, where's my shirt? And I couldn't find it.
You know what? Now that technology has advanced so much, you could probably put a picture of you wearing that shirt into like ChatGPT, and
Be like, where's my shirt?
and it would be like, no, it'd probably just be like, we can't find it, but here is an identical copy of it. You know?
I know. I would love. It just fit me so well.
I like how the person that you like to talk purses with is a guy.
Yeah.
And
He's a gay guy.
Yeah. Does he have a
Not
good purse?
Dalen.
Yeah. Dale, you like purses?
See, it does nothing for it.
Yeah.
Purses and jewelry don't do a lot for shoes. You guys like shoes.
Well, you are somebody, and I say this about you and my friend Emily. There are certain people that are blessed by the thrift gods.
Yeah.
And that is you.
Well, I go every day.
We walked into a Goodwill on Riverside, and Lily walked up and she goes, "Oh, I think that this is a puzzle purse."
Yeah.
It's the ugliest fucking bag I've ever seen in my life. I literally looked at it and I go, "No, that's trash." And she bought it, brought it home, and sold it for $1,000.
Yeah.
I was like, "What just happened?"
Paid $7 for it.
She paid from a Goodwill.
You know, I actually regret selling it.
Why? It was hideous.
Okay. It was not. It was super cute. But it was just kind of like, I should have worn it, you know, and then I could have sold it.
Yeah, you should have gotten it a little pic.
Yeah.
A little pic, put it on Instagram, never touched it again.
Yeah, and I didn't do that because I was desperate for money at the time.
Yeah, there are blessed little girlies by the thrift gods or guys, but
you also like have to go in there and kind of know.
you have to know your stuff.
You have to know your stuff.
Because I wouldn't have identified that purse because I'm not into like purses and stuff.
No,
not
you
to
would
say
have looked past it.
Yeah, not to say I won't ever be one day. It's just not something that's hit my life yet.
Yeah.
I am getting definitely more into like, I can feel like the jewelry era encroaching on my life of like wanting to buy higher quality pieces.
Yeah, they stay with you forever, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, I've had a necklace I spent, like, not even that much on that had, like, it was, like, tiny, tiny diamonds, a little triangle necklace that I got for, like, I think my 21st birthday or something like that. And, like, I still have it today, and I still wear it, you know?
My aunt gave me a really cool piece that she got when she was, like, 13 that I still have. She has all boys, so I get a lot of cool pieces.
I love when I get passed down stuff. Like I've gotten some like I have a ring that's like from my great-great-grandmother in Iran. It was her wedding ring.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does it look like a wedding ring or does it look like just a regular ring?
It's like so old. You know how diamonds, they have like the back is open so the light can shine through?
Yeah.
So this one is
is that why the back is open?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was to collect filth.
No, it's to sparkle. So this is so old that the back is closed. So it looks like a dark diamond.
Oh. Yeah, because the backs have been opened on my pieces or like the sides. And I just thought, I'm like, why do they do this? It gets so dirty. I didn't realize. But how is the light supposed to shine through if it's on?
Well, I don't know exactly the technology with it, but it does.
It's like it's open. This one's like gross. It's a citrine.
Well, you gotta wash it and stuff and clean your jewelry.
I know. I should actually probably clean this. Well, Lili Michelle, I love you.
I love you too.
And you're gonna go get some acupuncture after this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do acupuncture and cupping just to get my energy right.
Yeah. Is your energy not right now?
Well, I just haven't done it. I haven't done acupuncture and cupping since what, December? It's June. Mm-hmm. So I gotta get my energy right.
Yeah, you actually inspired me. I think I'm gonna start doing acupuncture.
Oh, it's so good.
How many needles do you get in you at once?
Oh, like 20, 30. She's going all over, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You should go see my girl.
Last time I saw one of your girls, though. And that's a story for a different time.
Yeah.
I love you. Thank you for coming and doing it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.